Good afternoon. I think we'll get started. My name is Laura Burning. I work here at the Governor's Office of Motion Picture and Television Development. I want to thank you all for joining us today for the Orange County Virtual FAM Tour. I work with a lot of productions and locations throughout the state of New York and could not do my job without these terrific film office partners from around the state. Before we get going today, I want to introduce, first of all, I want to tell you that you can find all link information to our office, for the tax credit office, to the Orange County Film Office, and also the links and contact information for Amanda and her team from the Orange County Tourism and Film Office. Before we get started, I want to introduce our Executive Director of the Motion Picture and Television Development Office here in New York State, Yoni Boxer. Yoni, take it away.
Thank you so much, Laura, for that great introduction, and all you and everyone on the team has done organizing these tours and supporting productions day to day. Thank you all for joining us here on our virtual tour of Orange County, New York, home to Newburgh, Beacon, Storm King Arts Center, Legoland, and much, much more. I'm so excited for this tour and to see so many friendly names in the chat who've joined us from across the country. As Laura mentioned, my name is Yoni Boxer, and I oversee the Governor's Office of Motion Picture and TV Development. Governor Kathy Hochul has made it clear that film and TV industry continues to be a priority for New York State. As most of you know, New York has world-class crew and talent, unique locations, state-of-the-art sound stages, and competitive tax credits. The governor has led the expansion and enhancement of the film tax credit program to ensure New York remains competitive in attracting film production. I'll give you just a few highlights. For many productions filming a majority upstate, the base tax credit rate is now 40%, including goods and services. This includes Orange County. New York has new requirements for productions to create and implement diversity hiring goals and plans for employees and vendors. The credit has been extended for 5 years through 2034, and the annual allocation funding has increased from $420 million per year to $700 million per year. The base credit for all eligible productions throughout the state has increased from 25% back to 30% and includes now above-the-line eligibility. If you have questions specifically about the tax credit program, contact our office directly or the tax credit team. As Laura mentioned, information is available in the chat and also on our website. We're happy to answer those questions or direct you in the right direction. As the Governor's Office of Film and TV Production, we serve as the liaison between New York State and the film and TV industry. We support and attract film production to the state, but we wouldn't be able to do it without our local and regional partners who make our communities film-friendly and camera-ready. As we work to attract film production to New York, we rely on key partners like we have in Orange County. From County Executive Stephen Newhouse and Economic Development Director Steve Gross, to Amanda Dana, Executive Director of the Orange County Tourism and Film Office, Nora Martinez, Film Specialist, as well as Maya on their team, Orange County is ready, willing, and able to support all of your film projects. It is truly an amazing team at Orange County working together to make film production as easy and as seamless as possible. The Hudson Valley as a whole is a great place to film with great crew, great training programs, great locations, great infrastructure, attracting larger and larger productions, and Orange County is one of the assets driving that growth. Led by productions at Umbra Stages and elsewhere, Orange County has seen an upward growth in recent years. Since 2016, over 40 productions have filmed in Orange County, representing over $1 billion in estimated spending throughout the state, over $400 million outside New York City, and hiring over 100,000 people over the course of their productions. On stages alone, there have been over 200 days of filming. When productions are choosing where to film, the reputation and ease of doing business in a location is key, and the Orange County Film Office's reputation for welcoming business, even providing welcome baskets to productions, has only furthered the county's reputation as a great place to come and work. Without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce Amanda. I'm so excited for this tour and for all of you that'll come film in Orange County.
Hello there. Really excited to be here. Sorry about the traffic noise behind me. I'm Amanda Dana. Thank you so much, Yoni and Laura. This has been an honor. Orange County certainly is on the rise in film production. And I couldn't do it without my team. But first, let me just thank once again, Yoni, Laura, your team is just amazing. You are such great partners when we try to navigate this crazy thing called film, right, in Orange County. But we are loving it. We're doing great. And we really thank you and appreciate you. So Orange County, we've been called the rising stars of filming by many. It's because we've been just so busy with filming. We want to just start off by talking about our team. So that's me. But the real team right here is Nora and Maya. Nora Martinez, film specialist. She comes from the film side. I believe she runs a mean camera, if I'm not mistaken. And Maya came out of Savannah College of Art and Design. And she came here and said, you know, I really love film and I have all these great skills. And do you have anything for me to do? Do we ever, right? So we have so much for her to do. She's been a true asset to us. But let me talk a little bit about how we got here. So here's a timeline. In 2013, the Orange County started its film office, and it started it underneath the Orange County Arts Council. And they did very well, mostly handling locations and handling, permitting issues or smoothing the permitting process. And then in 2019, the Arts Council came to me and they said, we would like to see if tourism would take over the film office. And it wasn't a hard decision, and it was a quick decision. And the leadership of Orange County decided that this is something we should be in. Our county executive, our legislators, they were like, this is something we feel is growing in Orange County and in the state of New York, and we really want to be a part of it. So in 2019, we acquired the film office. And this is not a strange thing to happen because, as you know, many of my colleagues and partners in the region do have film offices with their tourism offices, and it's an easy fit. And at this point, I just want to also thank my colleagues in the Hudson Valley, because in 2019, I was a newbie. I was a newbie into film, but they really did help me, especially my partners in Westchester County and my partners in Rockland County. They really helped me with permitting, especially our own county properties and whatnot, but they really were great partners, and I continue to work with them and the entire region when I talk about filming. So let's push us up to now and through 2021. Yes, I'm going to say the C word, and that means COVID. And we all know what happened during COVID, but the Hudson Valley didn't really suffer as much as you would think, because many of those productions pushed north out of the city up to us, and we kept filming going. And my goodness, I can't believe it was a couple of years ago, but we got through it. And because we did that, these productions learned that this is a great place to film. So it's been a wonderful ride, and want to talk a little more about it. So why film in Orange County? Well, let's face it, we're pretty darn close to New York City. We are 50 miles north of New York City, and which means that we pretty much, you can get to Orange County in the same time it takes you to get from like Columbus Circle to Brooklyn. So it's really a nicer ride, I would think, anyway. So let's talk about our diverse locations. So in Orange County, we can create pretty much any location you're looking for. So if you see this screen, you'll see that we're recreating a farm setting, or of course Legoland, or a racetrack, or an urban setting. We create so many different diverse scenes that it's a one-stop shop here. So we really have to give a shout out to all of our diverse locations, because without that, we wouldn't have all this filming, but we're pretty popular with that. So let's talk a little bit about Orange County and what we have. The County of Orange has many assets for filming. If you look at the screen, you can see we have an Orange County Airport, which has been the host for many productions, and we have a jail. Oh, that's right, jail. We get a lot of calls for jails, and we have a jail that's also a qualified production facility. So we film a lot in our jail. We have many parks on the river, parks in the woods, parks everywhere. And parks are a great backdrop for many, many films. We have a state-of-the-art Orange County Government Center, which also is a big attraction. We have Camp LaGuardia. Camp LaGuardia is, if you want to film a scary movie and something like a zombie apocalypse, that's your place. Pretty proud of that. And hospital settings, we have those too, because we have many buildings here that we're repurposing for film, and they were once prior medical buildings. So let's talk about historic sites. We have many of those as well. They also serve as a wonderful, wonderful backdrop for many, many films. In fact, Billions was here a couple of years ago, and they filmed in Baird's Tavern, and that's in Warwick, and that's in the middle of your screen. If you look to your right, you will see Washington headquarters, the Victory Tower, that has served as a backdrop for many films. And actually, Bannerman's Castle, that is not in Orange County, but we always use it as a backdrop. So I feel like we should have put it in there, and it's there, but it's just an example of some of our historic sites, which makes Orange County pretty unique. Oh yeah, mansions, we've got them. So we get callings for different locations. Down to your far right, that served as a plantation background. Even though there is a pine tree, they must have got rid of that. But we have many, many types of mansions here. In fact, Tuxedo Park is often being considered for many films, including a Hallmark film that they almost went to Tuxedo Park because they found the perfect place. Something didn't work, as we know in film, but they ended up in Dutchess County, which we're really happy they went there. But Tuxedo Park has many mansions. We have Fullerton Mansion in Newburgh and the like. So let's talk about our airports. I talked a little bit about Orange County Airport serves as a very film-friendly backdrop for multiple productions. And then let's talk about New York Stewart International, because that as well serves as a great backdrop for many, many films. Madam Secretary, Mr. Deeds, Manifest. So there's many films that love to go to Stewart, and they are very film-friendly. So I did talk a little bit about our jail, which we're really proud of it as it's qualified. So you can come there and get your tax credit if you film there. And we have many police stations that are super film friendly throughout all of our municipalities. So we just love having those as an option too. So we did talk a little bit about our parks, and we have parks that, as you can see, serve as the backdrop of many films. Hallmark really loved our parks, especially the parks in Newburgh, and they were there filming. But if you see very scenic views we have, and all of our parks serve as a great, great asset for filming. So we have scenic waterfront landscapes. And as you can see here, I don't know if you recognize this, but many, many car commercials were filmed on your far left. That is one of our most famous iconic roads. And the Cadillac, Lincoln, Jaguar, Rivian, all of them have filmed there, and it's just been a wonderful, wonderful place to film. It's called the Hawk's Nest. I don't see any hawks there, but they call it that, but it's an iconic road and everyone knows it. So the Newburgh waterfront has been the backdrop for many, many productions as well. Schools. So we have schools. We have schools that are open and film friendly, and we also have schools that are no longer open, but they're still there, and they are the backdrop for many films. And we get a lot of requests for filming in schools. We have many of them here, and we're really happy that they are film friendly, and we will gladly take a production to one of our schools. We have government courthouses. So we have the original courthouse to Orange County, and that is right here. And that courthouse, we actually had, speaking of zombie apocalypse, we had a zombie movie filming here, I believe 2 years ago. And I think it was the police chief actually was an extra in the movie. And so it was really great to see that. And if you see that to the far right, that is our original courthouse to Orange County. If you look to your far left, you'll see our 911 center, which also has served as the backdrop for sci-fi movies. And underneath that, that's more 911 centers, but it's very popular. We get a lot of calls for that. So hotels and Airbnbs, those we have plenty of those. If you look at those, and I know you guys are probably saying, Christmas, everything, and we want to go there. Well, we have them here. The far up to your left, that is Cedar Lake Estates. They have cabins, they have luxurious cabins, and then they also have cabins that you probably use as a backdrop for a camping movie. And we have so many other great lodging partners and Airbnbs that it just makes it a very nice option for producers to come here. Farms, you betcha. We have produce farms, we have milking farms, we have horse farms. We have so many farms here, and it's a big calling for us. And I do love our sunsets here. I must say that we have amazing sunsets in Orange County, and that also serves as a great backdrop for many of your production needs. So cities, villages, and towns. And I use this because in Orange County, we have 3 main cities, Port Jervis, Middletown, and Newburgh. And all 3 cities, each one of them can look like an urban center right from New York City or the Bronx or any of the boroughs. So we could create that scene in those cities, and they're all very film friendly. And then we have these villages and towns that are just great little hallmark picturesque towns that just make it the perfect backdrop for all your production needs. And they're film friendly. We have homes. In fact, when I was talking with Nora one time, I said, Nora, we have a request for a 1970s home. You betcha, we have it. And anytime someone's looking to update a home, I said, don't do it because we can use it for a film. But we have so many different types of homes in Orange Counties, from modern to farmhouses to rustic cabins. We really do have it all. So performing arts centers is something we're really proud of as well. We have our Paramount Theater up in Middletown, New York. Paramount was also the home to the Catskill Film Festival a couple months ago. And that is about 1,000 seats there. That is a wonderful performing arts center. We also have Sugarloaf Performing Arts Center. It seats about 700. Often it's been called, it looks like the Ford Theater, but they have 2, a smaller theater and a larger theater. It's wonderful there, and those are such great assets. We are so looking forward to the Ritz Theater coming back online so we can use that as well. So filmmaking in Orange County, hubs and resources, sound stages, and QPFs. So I would be remiss if I didn't start this conversation off with our true partners in Orange County with Umbra Stages. Umbra Stages takes the lion's share of our productions in Orange County. We are true partners with them. They work with our community, they work with us. They are constantly putting more and more square footage of qualified space on the market. In fact, now I think they're up to about 93,000 square feet just in Umbra Stages. That doesn't include all the other auxiliary buildings that they have. In fact, probably in another month's time, they're transforming an entire corridor in New Windsor to the film industry. And this is very special to us. They are true partners, and they have a backlog of productions that are coming in. More to come on that. We have other qualified production facilities such as the Newburgh Armory. The Newburgh Mall also has a space which you're going to hear about in a video after this. I mentioned our Orange County Jail is also a qualified space. New Century Film, qualified space, and Hudson Sports Complex in Warwick is also a qualified space. So, who's been filming in Orange County? A lot. This is just a sampling of some of the films that have come here and who we've touched. And I'm just sure this list is a lot longer. If I compared with Summer and Tony from Choice Films, I'm sure this list is a lot longer. But this is just a sampling of some of the films that have come here. And we're really proud of this. We're also really proud of this big 40% figure. And let me tell you, this is a game changer for us. The New York State Film Production Tax Credit went to 40% in upstate. This absolutely is needed. And we really want to thank the governor's office and the governor for pushing this forward. Yoni, you really were a champion on this. You pushed this forward. We absolutely needed this. This is a game changer. And I believe we're going to see more and more productions in New York, especially upstate New York. And I just want to give a shout out to that. So when we are running the film office, we often call on and talk to some of our local vendors. Some of our local vendors are very excited about filming. They get into this industry and they're making a ton of revenue off of it. Here's just an example, from security companies to caterers to medical providers. In fact, I don't want to talk about the COVID word, but during a COVID time, our partners at Middletown Medical, they were front line with COVID testing and the like. And so they did get in on this, and it was a great partnership. But I also want to talk a little bit about our partnership with our Orange County Chamber of Commerce. Yoni did speak a little bit about this, but we partnered with the Orange County Chamber of Commerce to start a welcome basket campaign for our productions coming in. And so what this looks like is our local businesses, they donate to the chamber and to the county different items that they want our top talent, our producers, our directors to see. And so when they're spending time in Orange County, they get a sampling of what Orange County has. And in fact, a funny story I have is when City Winery had a coupon for a free flight of tasting wine at City Winery in Montgomery, New York. Woody Harrelson went there with his coupon and he got his free flight of wine, and he came there with his family as well. But that's an example of how local businesses really get into the filming industry. He also went bowling too. I don't know if he had a coupon, but he did go bowling. So we are a film-friendly environment in Orange County, and we always say that filming here is a breeze. It has a lot to do with our municipalities and how we guide them to getting film ready. And it's not always easy. I'm sure you can, some of you who have experience with some of dealing with municipalities, it's often they're a little nervous of what happens when filming comes. And to coin a phrase from my friend Tony, he said, it's not like it's a circus coming through town and we're gonna come and disrupt and then leave. This is a true economic engine coming in. And we help our municipalities. Some of them are very film friendly, some of them are getting there, but I think a lot has to do with the permitting process and do I need insurance for this? Am I asking too much money here? But we really try to guide them, and we're really having a great time doing it. In fact, one of our municipalities that was the host of a Hallmark film, Goshen, in the Village of Goshen, they were a little nervous about all of this filming, and we guided them through. It was wonderful. It was seamless. And now they got the itch, right? So they now want more and more filming. So let's see what happens there. But other places such as Newburgh, White House, Plumbers, Trick, Pretty Little Liars, they know the drill. They got this down pat. So I love to say that our municipalities helps filming in Orange County. So opportunities. So I would be remiss if I didn't point out a very good resource and a wonderful resource for the film industry, not only in Orange County, but the entire region. Below the Line Boot Camp really trains our workforce to be film ready. And not only that, they get them working immediately. This is an example of a picture of a class that went through with Choice Films, the city of Newburgh, and the help of the Orange County Film Office. And they get these people ready and they're ready to work. And this is a proven entity that really does provide workforce training that works. So we'll talk a little bit more in the video about that. But I wanted to give a shout out to Choice Films, the city of Newburgh, on this as well. So how does the Orange County Film Office help? Let's see. Well, Nora, mostly Nora, she knows this county very well. We sit down when we have someone looking for, say, any type of a location. We sit down, we hash it out. Have you tried here? We get the municipalities involved. We do something called a municipal e-blast. We shoot this e-blast out, and we get so much great responses. So we help you connect you to location scouts, connect you to locations. We make the connections with municipalities. So we connect the filmmaker with the municipality so it goes very smoothly. We have an active database, right? So we have resources. You go on our website and you can literally look for crew or look for resources, and that's a great resource for you to have. We are that liaison. We consider ourselves concierge, like a concierge service to the filmmaking industry. So we do that. And we, in general, we just streamline your process, right? Let's face it, the less time that you take going through all these processes, the more time you're gonna have to produce film, and time is money. So we save you money by working with the Orange County Film Office. I am gonna show you a video coming up, and it's one that we put together in 3 weeks. And I really wanna give a shout out to Nora and Maya for all their commitment to this film, but it really gives you a great snapshot of Orange County. Take a look.
Welcome to Orange County, New York, a hidden gem for filmmakers seeking picturesque locations, state-of-the-art facilities, and film-friendly towns. Hello, my name is Amanda Dana. I am the Director of Tourism and the Film Office, and today I am thrilled to take you on a virtual tour to show you why Orange County is the ideal place for your next film project. We're conveniently situated just 1 hour north of New York City, providing easy access to New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Instead of sitting in traffic from Midtown to Brooklyn, consider taking the scenic route to discover the beauty of Orange County, New York. We have many qualified production facilities, but our journey begins with Umbra, home to cutting-edge, full-service sound stages that cater to all of your filming needs. Whether you're filming a blockbuster movie, a TV series, or a commercial, Umbra Stages provides the perfect backdrop for your project.
I am Summer Crockett-Moore. I am a producer and a stage manager here in Newburgh. I'm a managing partner with Tony in Choice Films, which is our production company, and Umbra Stages, which are the sound stages in the Hudson Valley that we manage with our partners.
The industry's booming. Everyone's coming. The tax credit is an enormous part of that reason. It is so good. It is so beneficial. People are literally bringing shows from other places to come here specifically because of the tax credit. There's just amazing quality of life. They can work, play, live. It's really a great combination.
We are diverting to Stewart Airport up in Newburgh.
My name is Max Guaguas. I'm the Director of Operations here at the Newburgh Army Unity Center. The filming industry has helped the Newburgh Army Unity Center tremendously. We are a nonprofit organization that relies on grants and people renting our facility, organizations renting our facility in order to support that programming for our kids. So it's been great, especially after the pandemic.
We are standing here in front of Bed Bath & Beyond space, which we required back last year. From there, we did work with the Orange County Tourism and getting the space qualified through the New York State Governor's Office of Motion Pictures and Television. Working with the Orange County Film Office has been a wonderful experience. They're very informative and also just able to get in touch with them if you have any questions or concerns.
Hi, my name is Ralph Caruso. We are filming at Stonewall Equestrian Center in Middletown, New York. Working with the Orange County Film Office has been amazing. Nora and Amanda have taken the time to come out and view our location and get us on the Orange County Registry.
My name's David Ginsberg. I am a location manager. I've been doing this for several years. I think Orange County has a lot to offer. Certainly gave me everything I was looking for.
I'm Brian Lynches. I'm the owner of the castle. We've been here for 30 years. My wife and I have put this place together with our own hands, and we're still building. Poker Face came in, and I was shocked at the amount of trucks and equipment and personnel that they had, but we handled it perfectly. They didn't have to have another parking lot or anything to use to facilitate, I think it was 150 to 200 people.
Well, I've been the supervisor in the town of Warwick, and I've been working with film here for 21 years. Well, the first film that was filmed here was Theater Camp. It was a Ben Platt, a Molly Gordon production, and it's out there now, so I encourage people to see it. Working with the Orange County Film Office is seamless. I mean, again, that's the communication between the municipality and the Orange County Film Office. We decided that we wanted to welcome productions to come here. What we did was streamline the process so that in less than a day, we could approve a permit to film. And you know, you look around, the beauty attracts them, and we make it easier for them to want to do it.
Welcome to the Village of Goshen, and this is the location where the Hallmark production One December Night was filmed. Many community partners that got involved, a lot of our local businesses, our local Chamber of Commerce. We had a lot of nonprofits that got involved and helped make Goshen a winter scene in the month of September. It's been wonderful to work with the Film Office, and we look forward to welcoming more partners in the future.
My name is Scott Manley, and I'm the Deputy Supervisor of the town of Newburgh. We are at the intersection of 84 and 87, so we're convenient to mass transportation, we're convenient to the highways. But what's a big advantage in the town of Newburgh is we have urban areas, suburban areas, rural areas. So we can basically cover all types of different areas you may need for your filming. There's definitely an economic benefit when they come and film in my town, whether it's using our local restaurants, our local caterers, but also when they use different organizations' buildings, whether it's a local Grange, a local firehouse, and it's just a win-win for everybody.
I am the film contact for the City of Newburgh Film Office. It's a great location in the City of Newburgh. We have filmed several productions here. We have filmed White House Plumbers, Pinball, The Man Who Saved the Game, and we've also filmed Hallmark, A Holiday Spectacular. The City of Newburgh is great for filming. We have terrific locations, and we have a really streamlined film permitting process. The City of Newburgh is film ready.
I'm Pamela. This is Pamela's on the Hudson. We're located in Newburgh, New York, right on the Hudson River. We've been here 20 years and catering for 36. I'm passionate about this business. It's close to my heart. I love making people happy for a living. I really believe when they're fed, we're not just feeding their bellies, we're feeding their spirits. And to give them a nourishing, tasty, healthy meal makes a big, big difference in a shoot. I think the largest way the film industry has changed my personal business is because of the capacity it's grown to, we had to start a whole nother division.
Hi, I'm Hillary Greer, casting director and owner of HBG Casting. Orange County, New York is a hidden treasure when it comes to talent. The talent pool here is incredible. And I have had the privilege and pleasure of working on such productions as The Whale, Theater Camp, and several Hallmark films, as well as countless others that have gone to the big screen, small screen, and festivals. Working in Orange County is not just about finding faces. It's about discovering unique voices. The support from the Orange County Film Office has been a standout experience. Orange County, New York is the place to be. The creativity and collaboration are unmatched. Thank you to the Orange County Film Office.
Below the Line Boot Camp is so near and dear to our hearts. It is in its 4th year. We have about a 50% retention, and we have 21 graduates who are now union members, card-holding union members. So it's really more about a long-term career and less of an instant job.
It sort of extends into this idea of a relationship with the community itself. I mean, we're only as strong as our relationship with Orange County. The film department, we're only as strong as our bonds and connectivity to the community. We want people to know this is you. This is as much for you as it is for us doing it. And so the boot camp was really a good way of us doing outreach.
This is County Executive Steve Newhouse in Orange County, New York, and we are film friendly. Our community is thriving from the film industry, and we're looking to expand it even more.
Come and experience the magic of filmmaking in Orange County, where every frame tells a story and every location is a masterpiece. Now, are you ready for your close-up? Orange County, New York is absolutely ready for yours.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
Orange County, New York is ready for its close-up.
So hi, everybody. So that was our film, quick video, and we want to make sure that we show you our contact, Nora and myself, Nora Martinez and myself, of course. And I'm going to ask Nora to come on because our next part is a little Q&A and want to just see if anyone has any questions. That'd be great. But thank you so much for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Amanda, great presentation. We do have some questions from our attendees. The first is about kind of two-pronged. It's about the jail and the courthouse. Are these actually working locations? And if so, do they allow filming during regular working hours?
Okay,
Are there any restrictions on filming?
I'm sorry, you skipped out for a second. My computer went down and up real quick. Ask the question one more time. Sorry about that.
Sure, no problem. This is about the jail and the courthouse that you mentioned in your presentation. They look like fabulous locations. This person is asking, are they actually working locations? Are they allowable for filming during working hours if they are in use? And if not, are there any restrictions or rules going in and out?
So I can take this one, Nora, if you don't mind. So our courthouse, our historic courthouse, is vacant. So that provides a lot of flexibility. However, our working jail is working. So that's it's restrictive, but we make it happen. So you can film, either place, but it's a little more difficult during an active jail, but we make it happen. We make it happen pretty smoothly, actually. We just had a film in there about a month ago, and it went very smoothly. And our courthouse, that is vacant, so that's open anytime.
That's fantastic. I know many television shows and a few movies have certainly been successful shooting at that working jail there. That is a terrific location. And as you mentioned, there is actually a qualified space within that jail. I think their gymnasium there is a qualified production facility. Our next question is about county-owned parks. How restrictive is filming in a county-owned park in the summertime? Some of the beaches and some of the parks, in the state have more restrictions in the summer just because it's in season. Are there any restrictions and rules and regulations in those county parks in Orange County during the season?
It basically goes down to the same types of restrictions, I should say, that a normal person would that's renting it. These are all rentable spaces, and that'll supersede any type of rule. So for example, some of our parks down on the Hudson River, it's all if someone else has it reserved, unfortunately, a film can't go there then. But as long as it's available, they can film there. We have our same insurance requirements as do most municipalities, but it basically is fairly easy to film in our parks.
Fantastic, thank you. Another question. How can we find out more about the Below the Line boot camp?
Yes, I think they're on here right now. The way to look that up is to go through our partners at Choice Films. They are the spearhead of that program, and they can answer any question about that wonderful, wonderful workforce development program. I can provide that contact if you want.
Great, thank you. We usually have a drone question, and we do indeed today. As far as filming on county properties and within the municipalities, is there drone filming allowed? If, of course, everyone knows they need to get the FAA involved, but, is there any issues with drone filming in the county?
We have some restricted space in the county, but typically it is, the FAA rules supersede anything that we have going on here. So we have had drone filming quite extensively. There's some times that it does conflict, such as like during the New York Air Show when someone wanted to actually run their drones for filming, and we just couldn't have the F-16s bumping into them. So that was a little, there was a little problem there. But other than that, we're pretty accessible for drone footage, for filming.
Great, thank you. Just one more. Nora, we've had a shout out to you from a location manager from New York. My question is what are the three top filming locations in Orange County?
Wow, Nora, should you take this one?
It would be Newburgh. It's our hotspot. Warwick, the ease of filming in Warwick. We have a town supervisor there that can turn permits around, the impossible permits around in like about a day. So he's amazing. So I would also say that Goshen is now becoming a favorite as well, especially with Hallmark. It's so quaint and very easy to film here. The community for One December Night, which is a Hallmark production, the whole community stepped in and really welcomed the whole production. So I would probably say those, but we have so much more. Middletown is another one. The people in Middletown welcome, filming there. Also Montgomery, where Poker Face also filmed there. So we have a lot of spaces. So I can give you a whole bunch more, but anyone can call me and I will definitely give you a list.
Absolutely. And as we said, all of Amanda and Nora's contact information is in the chat box. There is also a link to the Orange County Tourism and Film Office. That is all the time that we have for today. I'm going to pop back on and say goodbye and thank everyone so much for joining us today. Amanda and Nora, thank you and your team so much. We love Orange County. It's such a terrific place to film. Tthank you so much. Bye-bye.
Happy holiday.